Hey guys, so we all know in the recent episode of Ahsoka, it was finally revealed to us who or what MARROK is. And as we all know, over the last 2-3 weeks, there's been fan speculation left, right, and center about this character. Who is he? How important is he to the story? And it was all finally revealed with a pretty good ending, in my opinion. Although I do find it rather interesting that it felt like Disney and, Dave's direction of promoting the show was to almost make it seem like MARROK was a bigger deal than he ended up being. Or could it be the constant fan theories and speculation over Twitter and things like that kind of drove this up the wall? So thinking about that, I thought it'd be a good topic for today's video and a good discussion to have because, were we disappointed with MARROK's reveal or was it fitting? From episode 3 to episode 4, the week leading up to it, it kind of felt like this was the episode where we were finally going to get the reveal on who MARROK was. Obviously, in the end, we did get that reveal, but we also got something else that completely overshadowed anything to do with MARROK. Throughout the week, though, we had plenty of fan theories, plenty of videos up on YouTube, like, is MARROK Starkiller, that being the main one, other names like Ezra, Barriss Offee. I even saw the Grand Inquisitor in Cal Kestis. I mean, that's how crazy and constant these theories were, picking apart small, tiny things, like Sam Witwer's name was in the credits for the show, and so people were getting really excited and pumping up their expectations, thinking it was going to be Starkiller. Whereas some people like myself, not to float my boat, thought that MARROK wasn't going to really be anybody, just an action figure, a thing to sell toys, a promotional thing, like we've seen in Star Wars plenty of times before. I mean, Boba Fett is the key example. So when it was revealed in the episode that, MARROK was nobody, I wasn't too disappointed, actually. I actually was quite happy. I was enjoying the flow of the episode. It didn't take me out of the episode. And I just continued going forward. As a Clone Wars and Rebels fan, more so Clone Wars, I instantly went back to the Night Sister and what she did with Maul on Dathomir and things like that. It just it tied in very well for me, and therefore I did really like it. Even on Twitter and from reaction videos that I've seen online, it kind of seems to be the same kind of feeling the whole way through the fandom. I think the way that the episode ended with Anakin revealing himself to Ahsoka in the World Between Worlds, it completely overshadowed anything to do with MARROK, and it's almost at the point where nobody really cared. So, because MARROK is essentially just smoke or Night Sister magic, it genuinely had me thinking, is there a possibility that MARROK could just respawn? I mean, could Morgan Elsbeth literally just do another spell and then just have another MARROK appear? Or is that the last that we're going to see of him ever? I mean, he's a cool character, don't get me wrong. He looks interesting. He's probably the second most interesting looking Inquisitor after the one that we saw in Tales of the Jedi. But could we see MARROK lead into something more scary for the Ahsoka show? I mean, what if Thrawn comes back to the real world and Morgan Elsbeth is still by his side and she can whip up all these spells like Mother Talzin and have this, army of undead soldiers like it's been leaked a little bit? I think it's really easy for fans to kind of boost their expectations super, super high to the point where it influences their enjoyment of the show. I mean, could you imagine if Anakin didn't appear at the end of that episode, or the episode wasn't so amazing as it was, and MARROK ended up being smoke? I can kind of imagine the backlash that the Ahsoka show would be getting. And to me, that's kind of concerning. Say we didn't have the ending that we had, would people turn away from the show due to MARROK being nobody, with the fan expectations of it being someone so much bigger for them not to be? Would it just put you off the show entirely? I don't really know. It was just a couple thoughts I was throwing around. But, you know, I think it's easy to get caught up in your own theories sometimes, and sometimes I think we need to trust the storytellers, but then again, it's Disney, and some of the stuff that we've seen over the last couple of years have not been too great. But I suppose the kind of ending with this would be, it's fine as long as it's Dave Filoni. You got to put that full trust in Dave Filoni and hope that he keeps pumping out some incredible Star Wars media that we are all loving so much at the minute. Anyway, that's all I have for you guys today. Let me know how you think about MARROK in the comments down below. Let me know if you expected more from his reveal or were quite happy with the way that it turned out. And do you think that he might potentially come back at some point in the Ahsoka show or some other form of Star Wars media? Do you think that he might be the beginning of something even more dangerous for Ahsoka and the Ghost Crew? But yeah, that's pretty much all there's going to be from me today. If you guys did enjoy this video, make sure to like the video, comment, and subscribe for more Ahsoka content. And I'll catch you guys in the next video. Take care. Cheers.